Welcome guys, and this is the PC that I got for 50 bucks. It's an Optiplex 9020, which when I checked the specs, it's supposed to have an i7 3rd generation, and you know, so I thought it was pretty complete. I bought it from a guy in Facebook, and I trust the guy. He works on computers, and he said, you know, this is a good deal. So here's me disassembling this guy. It definitely needs some love. It needs to be dusted out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean it up very nicely. I'm trying to open the area here. I'm not gonna need this CD reader or DVD player. All the cables are bundled down here. This computer case is called a small form factor. It's the smallest one that comes, but it's got a lot of cables packed in it. So I'm gonna try to loose here these. This is a hard drive, which it's a chunk and heavy. Let's see what we got inside. I want to see how much do we need to reuse it. Maybe we can use it for a different project. And I'm looking here, guys. This is a whopping 500 gigabyte. This is awesome. This is a great deal, and just getting that hard drive as well. I was very happy. And this computer comes, this model, the motherboard is an LGA 1155. It has 4 banks for RAM, as you see here, and they were using them. And I'm excited because I think I'm gonna find something here. The guy told me, yes, each one of these is 4 gigabytes. So I have a total of 16. A total of 16 RAM. That's amazing. For 50 bucks, I would just pay about that just for the RAM itself. And so this motherboard is very expandable with 4 slots. It's a micro ATX, of course. And we'll check out on the CPU. I want to make sure that that CPU is what I'm expecting. 3rd generation i7. Sometimes you get a computer really cheap and they didn't want it, and they actually have removed some of the nice parts. So let's see what's under here. So I'm gonna have to remove the this power supply, remove the cables, unplug here, a bunch of things, and I'm gonna strip the whole thing. And in this case, I'm gonna accelerate through here. I'm removing the heat dissipator here, the heat sink that is over the CPU. I go slowly and I go rotating around. It's better to go, you know, across, but I just want to make sure I didn't do just one side totally. As you see here, let me unplug it. I'm unplugging here, and you see the dust on the heatsink dissipators, and the paste is pretty dried out, so that'll be part of the maintenance. So I'm excited to see what's under the hood here, and as I'm checking it out, it looks like there is an i7. Guys, yes, this is an i7. Let me put it out and take a picture of this. So there you have it. It's an i7 3770 running at 3.4 gigahertz. This is amazing. This is four cores, 8 threads. This is a very nice CPU from 3rd generation, and it's gonna do very well for us. I don't think the CPU will be the bottleneck in our setup. So anyways, I sprayed the case, and here I'm putting back the CPU. Just you see the power supply, I took it out, I sprayed it on green. I was protecting there all the pins with that cover while I was doing other things. But here we're putting the CPU. It has some notches. Make sure that you align that. This video is not about putting together the computer. I just want to give you an example. If you guys want to know more about that, just let me know. Hopefully I can put some videos regarding that. But I'm trying to keep it all around being able to play PES and the games we like. Alright, so that should do it. And of course, I want to present. This is all cleaned up now. You see how nice it is. And painted. I painted the cover. I know I'm not putting paste now. I'm just trying to see if when I put it right over, it's gonna square properly. And I think I do have it. So I should be ready to put paste. And now this is the conclusion after I do that. And it's blocked. And overall, we got $50 on a great deal that we got from the Optiplex, $26 on the SSD, $10 on spray paint cans, $17 on a FirePro V4900 card, a very humble card, but does GDDR5 and should be handle DirectX 11. So here's the product, guys. All painted, all put together. I'm just displaying the insides. I plug in my Xbox controller that I have one in white and black. I did spend $10 on this LED that I put inside. I should add that to the total, but it's not necessary. I'm pretty happy how it came out for putting it together with a little bit of light in there. The SSD is sitting on top of that green power supply. That's the best place I found to leave it. But that's the nice thing about SSD. It's a lot faster and it doesn't occupy space. Yeah, I found this LED strip and controller at Walmart, and you can control it with your mobile. So the minimum required, I found that up to PES 29 or 2019, you can do it with 64-bit Windows 10. We can cover that. The i5 3rd generation, we're covering that with the i7. We got RAM in excess. The GPU is what's in short here. We might be just undercall there. But everything else we can cover. We can cover DirectX 11 with that card that we put it in. So let's try out a game of PES 2014 that I downloaded here because we haven't played that, and just play a little bit of it and see how it looks. And guys, by turning the resolution, actually I'm running at 1080p. Guys, and one of the things that you notice, it looks pretty sharp, and the frame rate held up pretty nicely, and using the FirePro, so it looks amazing as a matter of fact. And you get a cheaper card, I don't know, cheaper than under 20 bucks. Even if you need to set it up to 720, that should be fine for this game. and you should run probably at least you're running 30 frames per second. You have a very good experience. I did work out on the settings for the video, just to make sure that I was using the low settings on everything, so I could afford getting the resolution though, keeping it at 1080, you know, at 1080. So let's play an exhibition Champions League game. Let's pick out a an Italian team. But that one, they had a few teams that were licensed. Very cool. Let's take Inter. There is the great Marcelo. Checking their game plan. And I tell you, this is looking super nice, guys. So guys, this, you know, just shop on Facebook or eBay, see if you can get a good deal. Sometimes you can buy the CPU separately, and maybe for even you know, that could be a separate story, because it goes into the details of things that you can get. But if you ask me, probably I can give you some suggestions on CPUs that you can buy and computers that you can buy, very affordable. And once you put the RAM and finding an affordable, humble GPU until you save for a better one, you can still play some games. So Modric with the short hair, look at this. He's the only one looking this way, huh? Did you hear me? Did you hear what I said?
Right across the continent because of the nature and the stature of the teams involved in it, Jim.
It's a competition we all love now because of its history, because of some of the superb moments it's produced over the years, and I just love it with this kind of atmosphere when the music comes on. You know, it's something special.
Oh man, the great Benzema there, the young Benzema. He was 24 about, yeah. Yeah, you see struggling a little bit there, the video right there at the beginning.
And we're now underway. Real Madrid against Inter.
All right, guys, I'm gonna let the announcers call the game, and I'm gonna try to concentrate on getting my controls and settings correct. All right, I'm letting it play, guys, and I'll come back at the end. We'll probably try to play half a game.
And a sublime header.
Whoa! Look at that! Oh, another save. Maybe I should be calling this. Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna call this. I cannot just sit and watch and do this. But anyways, guys, here are the camera settings. I'm just messing around to see if I can improve. Getting this a little bit different angle, so the height lets me see the more of the feel by doing this. See, if I move it to the right, I'm getting kind of half the feel there. Just trying to get a feeling for what the camera is doing here. Anyways, let's move on.
Guarin. Another throw in here.
Now this is when Real Madrid, you remember, with Ancelotti in 2010, they won the champions. And 2014, you know, they were about to start making the run where, you know, in that span of 5 years they won 4
there to intercept.
4 champions. That was amazing. And really 5 champions in that small span with Cristiano Ronaldo.
Plays it upfield.
Especially the last 3 with Ronaldo, 17, 18 and 19. Did I get that right? You know, in a row. That's unprecedented. I don't know if it ever will repeat again, but that was an amazing run.
To play for throw.
So a lot of the guys are here, you know, with Carvajal, and let me just, I'm still kind of messing around with this camera settings. I feel they should look just a little bit better, so I'm gonna go with this and change the angle a little bit, maybe. So I want to see more of the field that way. I don't know. Let's keep going with the video. I think if I move this one and just do about there, am I saving it? Okay. We see more of the field there. So Diego Lopez, who is playing fantastically in the 2nd division of Spain, he's the best goalkeeper by record and by performance. And
I think they're building the play really nicely. If they can just find the right through ball,
Sergio Ramos,
be in on goal.
Marcelo, Cristiano.
Whistle goes.
What happened there, Cristiano?
Just gives the throw. Samuel. Nagatomo. Sergio Ramos.
Bale.
Guarín. He moves in
Cristi
swiftly.
Oh!
Diego
He's
Milito
gonna look
on
for
the ball.
Benzema. There's the finally the tackle, but
here's Guarín.
yeah, I had to customize the control because he was to make sure that I got the shooting with the B.
It's the right move, but he's got to keep himself on the right side.
And the fast running with the RT, you know, right
Marcelo.
bottom controller button. Carvajal.
Bale.
To Bale.
Cambiasso is all over him.
Nice to Benz.
That's not going to make it through. Diego Milito looking to receive the ball. Break could be on.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna play half a game because you know, we spend time on explaining or showing the upgrades to the computer, putting it together. I don't want to make it way too long.
Good covering.
But if you don't mind seeing longer videos, let me know on your commentaries. We can always come back and play more games in this PC. But I have perhaps I have a couple other projects I like to do with a Xeon CPU that you can buy for about $20, and you have a motherboard, a 775 motherboard, you know, socket. You should be able to either do a mod on a Xeon or get a Xeon that fits just that, and you can get up to like sometimes 6 cores and 12 you know, logistical ones, threads, and you know, there are a lot of possibilities using that particular combination of Xeon and the 775 motherboard, which is older, of course, but again, we're doing retro here and be able to revive and make some computers be good gaming computers that people tend to discard, but they still can achieve most of the stuff that a current one can do at a much lower cost.
Has been fouled.
This is looking good. This is looking fantastic. And the gameplay on 2014 is looking very good as well.
Rolando.
Alright guys, I'm gonna hold it here. I think that's good to show what the capabilities of the PC was. I hope you guys got to enjoy that, and let me know guys, subscribe for more. We're gonna try to put some things like this because we've been talking about a lot of mods, and I get a lot of questions about why is the mods only on PC. Well, I'm trying to give you some access to be able to have your own PC if that is the case. Until the next one guys.